Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with a blast from the past. As soon as Giant Skeleton got a small nerf, everyone ran away from using the card. They're like, oh, it's bad now. But in reality, top pros are still using it in a lot of their decks. After the Goblin Gang buff, this deck just got way better, replacing the Skeleton Army for more offensive pressure and more annoyance for every opponent. When you fly through with Skeleton Barrels, Dark Goblins, and Goblin Gangs, your opponent is going to be out of spells fast. And if they don't have spells remaining for the Giant Skeleton clone with bats, their towers are not going to last. Giant Skeleton is still one of the best cards in Clash Royale, and this is one of the most difficult decks to defend. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance with a quick 2.9 elixir clone cycle deck. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, so jumping into the action. First things first, we're going to waddle through with our Skeleton Barrel and see if we can find some value. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to be the skillless spammer out here. Don't take my credit, man. Don't take my strategies. All right, if I Electric Spirit and I chain onto all the bats, that could give us some nice value. I think he's going to be able to finish off the Dark Goblin. There's no point in me spending any extra elixir there, because if I do, then I have no elixir to finish off the Skeleton King. If I didn't log this, the Skeleton King would have taken half of my tower. No exaggeration. Despite us having bats there, with him having no way of removing it, we would have likely lost the game. Wait, he's going to get bamboozled. He didn't know. The clone. Let's go. That must be so tilting. That must be so unbelievably tilting, because that was a pristine, amazing interaction for our homie here. But it didn't work out. Also, whenever you play against Fisherman, drop your Spirit in the middle, because the Fisherman doesn't kill the Spirit, and then the Spirit's still stunned. So whether it's a Fire Spirit, Electric Spirit, Ice Spirit, drop it in the middle and counter the Fisher Boy. OP tactics. You guys are learning it here first, because if you drop it right on top, the Fisherman doesn't wind up. It just kills the Spirit and then, you know, it jumps on your tower afterward. Always do it in that position where the Fisherman is forced to pull and then waste more time. Okay, so he's going to have Giant Miner with Fisherman. It's weird. I haven't seen a deck like this before. Like, I thought it was going to be Graveyard after we saw, you know, the Night Witch, but he's not running that. So I'm going to go Bats here. Can maybe get some extra value with the Dark Goblin off to the side and then go in for a Goblin Gang here as well. So we'll see how this works. We're trying to space everything out so we can't hit it all with spells, and it's looking really nice. Look at that. That's clean, guys. Oh, the Dark Goblin wanted to die for whatever reason. Dark Goblin. Oh, never mind. You stayed alive. Wow, he listened to me. He's like, Jake, I'm not that stupid. You might think I'm dumb. You might think I'm stupid, but I'm a smart sir. Okay, we're going to go for another Skeleton Barrel. We got to get him to drop a Zap or arrows. I mean, this is definitely a difficult matchup as well, because he's got double small spells. Arrows and Zap and Fisherman for the Giant Skeleton is sketchy for me. Wait, what is he doing? Does he realize he should have probably protected that tower? I mean, I don't have a big spell. I don't have a way of breaking through. I guess I could, like, log cycle him. I don't know, guys. This is weird. All right, so we're going to go for Bats here, and then I think he's going to be able to kill that, so I'm going to go in for Goblin Gang afterward. He's going to arrow. That's fine. I can get another Dark Goblin down here. He can't kill this. He can't kill the Dark Goblin. There's no doubt. So I'm going to go Bats, and then I'm going to save my log. He's likely going to click the Skeleton King ability. If he doesn't, I'd be shook. Okay, I'm going to log this. I'm going to go in for Goblin Gang afterward, because then we're going to redirect the Mega Minion, and then I can Skeleton Barrel. Even though you got the Skeleton King really close to us, I think I should be able to clone and then get the double death damage and win. Wow. We just destroyed someone with arrows, Zap, Miner, and Fisherman and a fast card cycle, while having a clone deck with no big spell for direct damage. The outplay potential that you can have with a skillless clone deck by just cloning up a Giant Skeleton when people don't expect it to start is absolutely absurd. Now we're 7,200 in the world. All right, we got a game against someone from the Infinite Stars. What's up, dude? Well, if you shoot upon a star and you wish for something spectacular, your life is going to come crumbling down because you're playing against Giant Skeleton Clone. Yeah, you probably didn't expect that twisted ending to this story, but that's what we do out here, guys. We're a malevolent person with our Dark Goblin spam. Okay, so I'm going to go for an Electric Spirit because I don't want to spend that much elixir, and oh my gosh. Wait, is he like me? Is he one with the Giant Skeleton Clone? I mean, there's a possibility here. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Barrel. No, this is looking like it's just going to be a log-based deck, right? Okay, so I wonder if the Skeleton Barrel is going to pop on the tower. That could be really nice. He's got log, unfortunately. I was hoping he's going to have the Royal Giant version where he doesn't end up having a small spell at all. But he doesn't have log and cycle. So I'm telling you, there's a chance we could do the dance. I could maybe go in for the Gang. I'm really hoping we can get some serious value right now, because we one-tapped the Dark Goblin. Giant Skeleton's attack was not nerfed. Oh my gosh, he's done. He's gone. He's deleted and yeeted. Bro, watch this. Oh, the clone. Mamma mia. That's a lot of value. That's a dead Skeleton King. This deck is so much fun. When people mess up, when they don't know what they're doing, and they're playing against a giant skeleton because they haven't played against it in a while, they're just going to fumble the bag and be a super sad sir when they lose their tower without even hitting overtime. He literally lost his tower within a minute.
A few dominance is asserted later.
So those defenses were actually way too easy. Completely cleaning up the skeleton barrel with one elixir electric spirit and then using the log on top of the goblin barrel, he had no chance of breaking through. Unfortunately, he didn't let me 3-crown him. I guess he was pretty salty playing against this deck. Now we're 6,400 in the world. Let's keep it up. So this guy is not cycling anything at the start, obviously. He is just a very patient person.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Unfortunate for us because I love getting counterpushed with the giant skeleton. He's giving us good luck. Well, I probably wouldn't give a dirty giant skeleton spammer good luck, but you don't know what my deck is yet. Okay, I like it. He's going to go in for spear goblins. I need to let one of the spear goblins lock onto my tower before I go for the electric spear. Otherwise, they die. Oh, wait. I think this guy's got a Mega Knight deck. Had to guess, I think it's going to be a Mega Knight fast cycle deck. So he's going to go Inferno Dragon. Oh, I didn't get the bats down fast enough. I knew it was going to happen, but I wasn't able to predict it and do it in time. My reflexes are failing me, guys. I'm a sad sir. It's all good because I think I can go in for a Goblin Gang here and then stop him with a Dark Goblin because he's going to zap that. So I have to go for an Electric Spirit too. I have to drop everything. I have to drop my entire bank account on this man. Sheesh, we're down in the depths of despair and we're down 900 damage. Okay, he misses the Spear Goblins, which is fantastic for us because then we can log on top of the Spear Goblins, add insult to injury, 2-for-2 trade, and some tower damage. Okay, we got to go bats early. A little bit scuffed. It is what it is. I'm going to go Goblin Gang. I just don't want to eat any damage, guys. You could also drop the bats behind the Skeleton Barrel, and then they don't die to the Skeleton Barrel when it pops, but I just didn't want to take any damage. I didn't want to take any chances. And we know he's going to go for a Miner here, so I just want to go for Dark Goblin early so we're able to snipe that. The Dark Goblin is going to kill the Miner too. Wow, Dark Goblin, you're smart. You're sophisticated. You know exactly what you're supposed to do. You're a grandmaster in chess. Maybe I can go in for a giant skeleton here. How is one of the Spear Goblins locking on my tower? Why is my tower targeting the one that isn't hitting my tower? The world may never know. Okay, so we know he could go in for Inferno Dragon. Okay, wow. Looking for bats? No, please stop it. Wait, he missed a bat. Okay, wait. This is really good. This is really good. I'll take that trade. I can maybe go in for like a Goblin Gang here and then log on top of all the skeletons as they disperse. This is looking very clean for us. I don't think he's going to be able to stop the giant skeleton spam in double and triple elixir. And we've actually successfully gotten there. I can go for a big, thick giant skeleton to crush the Miner and the goblins. We're able to apply aggression. I don't think he wants to Inferno Dragon on that either because it's at such a low health points. All right, so we're planning on doing this. One of these, Electric Spirit, and then clone as soon as we can. We want to clone as soon as we can because we want the double Electric Spirits to just jump on everything with double giant skeletons, also killing the Mega Knight. This is so tough for him to defend. Notice that. Like, we got all of our damage back just from one big push. That's how this deck works. We're going to go Goblin Gang here, and I'm expecting him to go in for a Miner. I have Electric Spirit. We might be able to keep this alive and then go Giant Skeleton. Yo! That Dark Goblin's out here with 10 lives! It's better than a cat, guys. It's better than a cat. I'm telling you right now. He's going to go in for Inferno Dragon, and I might be able to clone this. Okay, I'm definitely going to clone this now, and we'll see what happens. This is a very good matchup for us. Let's go. Come on. Give me the win against Mr. Mega Knight. Not enough damage yet. Not enough damage, but I think that the Dark Goblin's able to pop off and kill all of the Spear Goblins. He might zap this. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. All right. I see that. It's actually a pretty respectable play. I'm going to go in for Electric Spirit on top of all of this. And as long as you don't, like, get a zap off on that, you're probably going to lose. I don't know. He's playing this super, super well. Very sophisticated player. I'm going for a Skeleton Barrel as well because we want to get that death damage on the tower. He has to stop this, but I also don't have anything for the Mega Knight right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm scared. Okay, thank God. I was like, does Skeleton Barrel do 100 damage to the tower? And it does. That's beautiful. That death damage is devastating. So even if your opponent has small spells and no buildings, they can't stop the damage from the Skeleton Barrel. Every single time, you're gradually gonna get damage. And now after that win, we're 5,300 in the world. When I was playing StarCraft 2, people would say QQ and it would be like crying, like the tears would be flowing down a regular face. Maybe that's the exact same expression that he's gonna have after this one. Oh, come on. Dude, we just beat someone that ended up having double small spells, and now you're gonna tell me that we're gonna be playing against Baby Dragon, Electro Wizard, Arrows? This has gotta be some sick joke Clash Royale. You just wanna give me bad matchups right now. This is the karma that I get for running clone. If you get easy matchups, you steamroll people, they rage quit, and you 3-crown them, and it's hilarious. This is not exactly what we wanted to see. All right, so I'm gonna Giant Skeleton in the back, and we're gonna see what this guy's gonna do. Likely gonna be a, like, P.E.K.K.A deck.
Who's that Pokemon?
with Ram Rider? Red Lightning? Probably? I don't know. But we saw arrows, so I don't know what this is. Golem. Oh, but why do you have Electro Wizard with a Golem deck? That's weird, man. That's wild. I almost always see Electric Dragon because it's able to stay alive a little bit longer since it's able to float in the sky. But this guy doesn't play that way. All right, we're gonna clone this up so then we're able to kill the Night Witch, hopefully. I just want the Night Witch to definitely die, so I don't have to spend any extra elixir on it, and he Electro Wizards on me right after that. He's probably gonna arrow on top of the Goblin Gang, but as long as we can do some damage, I'm chilling. Wow, Goblin Gang puts in work. Are you kidding me right now? That just melted the Electro Wizard.
One eternity later.
He's going to turn into a fire wizard now. He's just going to be like, oh, I got to learn how to control that fire element. Don't want to ever get melted anymore. Okay, so I think we can go in for a Dark Goblin here and then push a little bit more aggressively because the Baby Dragon's out of cycle. I really want him to arrows this, so I'm not going to go bats. Dude, stop mini-packing like that. Okay. I'm not going to spend any extra elixir. We're able to keep the Spear Goblins in place and then do enough damage to the regular Goblins. Please, 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 please. Aw. When I say please, it still hurts me. Why did I even say please? There's no reason. It hates me. All right, so he didn't use arrows yet. This is bad. This is not looking good, guys. This is looking no bueno. If I go for a Skeleton Barrel on the other side, it's likely that he's going to all in me right now because this is Certified Savage. And he's going to Electro Wizard. Okay, so ignore that. We're going to take a page from the Golem clone book and just all in. It's not going to work because he's definitely going to arrows this, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can Dark Goblin when the Goblin Gang passes the territory and then go for a clone and then just like push it. I just wanted to push the Giant Skeleton. We had one job. It worked. Kind of. No, it did work. Wow, that isn't even kind of. That just literally locked on tower. I don't think he's back to arrows. I think we have a quicker card cycle than him. Wait. If I clone this, I could maybe win the game. All I need to do is get the Giant Skeleton on the tower. That's all I need. I have simple needs in life. Please work. Please. Please. I have a family. Oh my gosh, it didn't work. He's going to arrow me. This is over, guys. I tried my absolute hardest. I don't win every game I play. You guys know that. But, you know, with Clone, a lot of the times it's based off of, hey, I get a good matchup, I get a bad matchup. You can outplay bad matchups sometimes, but you can't always outplay them. And in that specific situation, when our homie decided to end up having arrows, an Electro Wizard, and Baby Dragon in a Golem deck, I don't know how I'm supposed to win that one. Let's get it. So this guy's a part of the Toxic Squad. We're going to show him what toxicity is actually made of. Your introduction to it is a Goblin Gang at the river. So he's going to have Princess. Wait, I think he's actually toxic. He's running Log Bait. Yeah, Log Bait is pretty much like 50% of the meta if you guys didn't know. After the Goblin Gang buff, this deck is absolutely everywhere. Oh wait, he's going to lose the Ice Spirit and the Dark Goblin's going to counter push. This is great. I can go in for a clone and keep the Dark Goblin mirrored. Baby, look at that Dark Goblin. Since mirror got nerfed, we gotta create our own way of mirroring it up. It's so much fun to get damage against a Log Bait player. Also, since he doesn't have Login Cycle, I can fully counter the Goblin Barrel with a Goblin Gang in the back. If you guys haven't done this before, you need to start doing it. If you have fast reactions, it is one of the best plays you can do. Also, we can even log on top of the Princess too, so I'm kind of excited to do that and get him to go in for a Goblin Barrel left-hand side and then just release the Kraken. Oh, why are you dropping it in the right, bro? That's not cool. Oh, he dropped it in the far back. That was interesting. I thought he was going to drop it in front of the tower. My eyes deceived me. Okay, I'm going to go in for a Skeleton Barrel here. He does this to defend the Goblin Gang too, so he's not in the best spot. And the Goblins are going to get damaged down by the Skeleton Barrel. Wait, that's fantastic for me. Watch him try to Princess the River to snipe the Dark Goblin, and I'm going to go in for a Giant Skeleton to predict it. Oh, he didn't have the juice. This man wasn't playing that aggressive. That's unfortunate. I think I would have won the game because then he might have not been able to afford the Inferno Tower. It's fine. It is what it is. It'd be that way sometimes. I might have to lock on the Princess, which I really don't want to do. I fully expect this guy to go in for the Goblin Barrel in front and then pre-log. So I want to go Bats and I want to go in for an Electro Spirit instead of going for a Goblin Gang because it's too predictable for him to know that I would go in for the Goblin Gang to counter because I just showed it last time. At least the Inferno Tower's out of cycle, so I'm going to do the... Yeah, so look at that. It's so predictable that he's going to go in for that. I knew what he was going to do, because that's what I would do, you know? You'd expect opponents to be a little bit bad, and then you can outplay them with the pre-log. And, bro, I am living rent-free in your brain out here. I'm going to go for a Dark Goblin, and then he's probably going to go for an Inferno Tower. I can't necessarily get too much value, so I'm not going to go for a Giant Skeleton in front of that, because it was just Inferno Tower. It would be a bad trade overall. I can pre-log here, and then I can go for the Goblin Gang on top of the Goblin Barrel and fully counter it. No damage taken. Watch, 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 watch. Oh, wait, what? That's weird. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I guess maybe the Ice Spirit screwed me. I don't know. One of my Goblins just decided not to go in the spot they were supposed to. All right, I'm going to go for a Dark Goblin here, and then Electro Spirit, and then maybe even go for a Goblin Gang. Probably could have gotten away with a clone on that as well if I wanted to. All right, I'm going to log here. Let's see what he decides to do. All right, Goblin Gang fully counters now if I dropped it fast enough. And I did. So there, it worked there. It didn't work earlier. I don't know why. Oh, man. All right, we're going to go Bat so that he can't Inferno Tower immediately. And I'm going to go in for a Dark Goblin on top of the Inferno Tower. And then hopefully we can kill the Inferno Tower. I don't know. The Electric Spirit's not chaining on. That's so sad. Okay. Okay. We're still vibing with it. I'm going to log this time. I think he's going to probably expect me to... Why is he letting me counter it with the Goblin Gang? What's up with this man? He hasn't done any damage to my tower with the Goblin Barrel at all. Bro, that's hilarious. Okay, so he's going to go and force out the Goblin Gang here, and then don't think he's going to get much damage at all. Then going for a Dark Goblin to snipe both of the princesses, and then we're able to keep the Giant Skeleton alive for some giant success for us. The Inferno Tower is definitely dead. Wait, I could have cloned that, but I think that the Ice Spirit would have hit both of them, so I decided not to. All right, we're in Giant Skeleton in the back. He might rock it. He might Princess at the river.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
The Giant Skeleton locked on the tower. Wait, what? What are those? No way. This is going so well. I'm having so much fun with this. I love this game sometimes, guys. It's just so fulfilling to beat log bait players when you're running a troll deck. It's not even a troll deck. This deck is straight up good. All right, I'm going to Skeleton Barrel here, and then I think the Goblin Gang dies on his right-hand side, and then the Goblin Gang completely countered. The Skeleton Barrel is going to get a lot of damage again. We're doing well on all sides. All right. Do we want to go in for Bats again at the river? I think we have to. So I'm going to pre-log this Bats.
No. Wait.
Goblin Gang. Okay, I should have Bats a little bit later because the Princess was still able to shoot it. That's unfortunate. A little bit too fast for my own good. I'm going to log here. I'm going to get back to a Goblin Gang. I don't think that it's going to be a huge issue. Even if he drops it in front, I think that the Goblins and Giant Skeleton will be more than enough. Okay, we can Skeleton Barrel in the middle this time. And then log the Princess, and then go in for a Dark Goblin, and then clone everything up, because we're going to be able to clone up a Dark Goblin and Bats here, so that's a little bit more impactful for me. I'm going to Skeleton Barrel on the right-hand side. We've got so much crap coming at him. I don't think he has an answer to the Dark Goblin right now, because he just uses log. Wait, I think the Dark Goblin's going to win us the game, straight up on the right-hand side. Watch the Dark Goblin. It's going to lock on the tower. He has nothing. Dude, that's so crazy. I told you guys before it even happened because he didn't have login cycle. You must not be happy. If you play against Logbait and you lose to Giant Skeleton spam, what are you doing? Because I was able to constantly log his princesses, he had no source of splash damage, so my cloned up stuff got insane value. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.